You're not a little girl. We're not in the classroom. You are in a felony court
Yes, ma'am.
where you could potentially go to prison. Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
Telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me. So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs? You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is. 6, State of Texas versus Sonia Summer Moonuse. All right. So what did you test positive for? And you want to go back to I only use marijuana with me? I'm sorry. Can you speak up and could you uncross your arms? You're not a little girl. We're not in the classroom. You are in a felony court
Yes, ma'am.
where you could potentially go to prison. So what are you been using?
Meth and marijuana.
When's the last time you used meth?
Really?
No, it's more than 2 days ago. How often are you using?
I just got out of jail, so I haven't been using that often.
Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
You've been dishonest with the court. You made them waste of, you think UAs just are free? You made them waste a UA, telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. So who are you using with? Are you using by yourself in a dark room? Or are you using with some boyfriend? Who are you using with?
No, actually, where I'm staying at.
And where is that?
With a friend.
Who is this friend?
Her name is Natasha.
All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me now because you were dishonest about the drug use.
It's the only place I have to stay at right now. So they use and it was tempting.
So I'm going to want a TAP evaluation ASAP, please. Are you employed? So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
So who's supporting you?
Nobody.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs?
I have food stamps.
I'm sorry, what?
I have food stamps.
Who's giving you food stamps? You don't have your child with you. Those food stamps are for your child.
Yes, ma'am. Recently applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I cannot understand a word
I
you're saying.
applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I know people who really should have food stamps that don't get approved. So you don't have your child with you. You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. And this is a tampering with a government record. So I don't even know if you obtain your food stamps legitimately. So what did you tell them in order to get food stamps? Because you don't qualify.
Okay.
I think she's probably going to end up with another criminal case.
Yes.
Because I don't know a government giving out food stamps to people who won't work. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have your child with you. Somebody else is taking care of your child.
I have to look for work. That was like one of the conditions that they gave me in order to get food stamps. So I'm supposed to be going to the workforce.
Well, you're obviously doing a poor job of it, but I tell you what, you're in this court, you're going to have employment. I'm not going to, the length of probation is outside the agreement. So it's going to be more than 4 years in this court because she has a lot of work that needs to be done to, I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is, but you're giving me attitude. And that attitude will most likely be readjusted by me at the Bexar County jail. So I don't know if your attorney told you this, but I can send you to the Bexar County jail as a condition of this probation. And I can also send you to the state jail facility as a condition of this probation for attitude readjustment. Do you want that?
No.
All right. So I'm going to sentence her to 6 years deferred adjudication.
This is the legal turning point. The judge reminds her that jail, even state jail, can be imposed as a condition of probation. That's not a threat. It's statutory authority. Instead, the court chooses deferred adjudication for 6 years. That means there is no final conviction today. But if she violates any condition, the judge can adjudicate her guilty and sentence her up to the full punishment range allowed for the felony.
You're getting a job, and there are plenty of jobs that are available. You're going to knock your pride aside. And if you're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's or working on fries, you're going to be the best fry person you can be until you move up. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
How far did you go in school? 9th grade. Why did you drop out?
I have a problem at home.
What were these problems? You using drugs?
No, not necessarily. Just like things that were going on with my mom's marriage and everything else.
And what's that tattoo on your neck?
Yeah, it says only the strong survive.
All right. People love to put down sands on their bodies because they can't remember them. All right. It's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Proof of employment. It's going to be proof of full-time employment within 15 days. If you have to get 2 part-time jobs, you will get 2 part-time jobs for the court. Full-time employment is at least 40 hours a week. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes.
And so were your rights terminated? What happened to your parental rights?
I still have my rights, but I just don't have my daughter. My family disagreed to take care of me until I get, take care of my daughter until I get back on my feet.
Parenting classes, and I want intensive parenting classes. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution that will not be waived. She has to do those. You're either going to get your GED or either you're going to get some sort of trade certificate. Take in consideration 2023 CR 2907, County Court Cause number 667-964, 685-144, 70047. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, and she's to be tested once a week. Make sure the levels are going down. If the levels start going up, issue.
With that acknowledgement, the sentence becomes final. Because this was a plea bargain and the judge followed it, she has waived her right to appeal. That locks in the 6 years of deferred adjudication and every condition attached to it. From this point forward, her only path forward is compliance. The courtroom phase is over. The probation phase begins.
Motion to revoke. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per week until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, I'm sorry, 1 time per month. Probation would have got a shock. Anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. So that tattoo you have about only the strong will survive, that's the mode that your child is being in. And your child should not be in that. Her parents should not be using drugs. Her parents should get her life together, and somebody else should not be raising your child. And you just 100% living off the government, that's not going to happen in this court. You get another job. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you got those food stamps illegally, you better turn them in, because your counsel can tell you what the government does. They wait till your food stamps, when you take those monies from the government and you shouldn't have it, they wait till it becomes a felony. Then they turn it in. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
This case highlights how felony courts handle defendants struggling with substance abuse while balancing accountability and opportunity. Sonia Summer Moonuse appeared after testing positive for methamphetamine, amphetamines, and marijuana. The tension in the courtroom centered not only on the drug use itself, but on credibility. She had indicated she would test positive only for marijuana, yet the lab results showed otherwise. In a probation or plea context, honesty matters. Courts rely heavily on compliance and truthful reporting. When a defendant appears evasive or inconsistent, it impacts how the judge evaluates risk and rehabilitation potential. During questioning, she admitted to meth and marijuana use shortly after being released from jail. She acknowledged being unemployed and relying on emergency food stamps. The judge questioned her eligibility and raised concerns about potential misuse, though no additional charge was filed in this hearing. The court also addressed the fact that she does not currently have custody of her child, with another family member caring for the child while she attempts to stabilize her life. Despite sharp criticism from the bench, the outcome was not incarceration. Instead, the judge imposed 6 years of deferred adjudication probation pursuant to a plea agreement. Deferred adjudication means the court does not enter a formal finding of guilt at this time. However, if she violates probation, the judge can proceed to adjudicate guilt and impose a sentence within the statutory range for the underlying felony. In practical terms, prison exposure still exists. It is simply suspended pending compliance. The probation conditions are extensive and structured. A $1,500 fine probated, proof of full-time employment within 15 days, defined as at least 40 hours per week. No work involving minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. 150 hours of community service. Intensive parenting classes. Completion of a GED or trade certification. Referral to felony drug court. A substance abuse evaluation. Intensive outpatient treatment, if not accepted in a drug court. Weekly drug testing with monitoring of decreasing levels. Monthly field visits. And regular reporting requirements. The judge made clear that rising drug levels would trigger a motion to revoke. Additionally, because this resolution followed a plea bargain agreement and she formally waived her right to appeal, the sentence is locked in. There is no appellate review available absent extraordinary circumstances. Her future now depends entirely on performance under supervision. This hearing demonstrates a recurring theme in felony courts. The system often offers structured second chances, but under strict oversight. Deferred adjudication is not dismissal. It is conditional mercy backed by the authority to impose significant punishment if compliance fails. The court emphasized employment, treatment, parenting responsibility, and sobriety, all measurable benchmarks. Whether this becomes a turning point or another step toward revocation will depend on consistent follow-through. In felony court, progress is documented, tested, and verified. Do you think courts strike the right balance between accountability and rehabilitation in cases involving drug addiction? If you value clear, fact-based courtroom breakdowns that explain both the legal mechanics and the human stakes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis.